But without further ado, let's talk about probably a big point. Man United. Buddy, what is going on with your team? What happened this weekend? Sorry.
Bro, I need a moment for this one. My heart is broken. Lost again yesterday 1-0. The Gea made a mistake. And it was very embarrassing losing to West Ham, especially after Newcastle and uh, Liverpool's results this weekend. So it's just a sad moment, sad song as you can hear in the background. Um, I think the players just don't turn up anymore. We don't have a striker. We played Vegas up front. Rashford was missing. Bruno was missing. Casemiro was missing. Anthony was missing. Our entire midfield and attack was missing. So yeah, I know it's funny, and I had to do this, bro, because they they, they seriously they broke my heart yesterday, and I just want us to do better than what we've been doing in the last few games. So yeah, for me, it was an embarrassing performance and embarrassing result. And I just hope that we can make this top four with all my heart. If we don't, it is what it is.
Yes,
Enough music.
that's
Yeah, we needed a moment there just to break it down emotionally, you know.
oh, I didn't expect
Bro, I planned this, bro. This was a plan. You see what they brought me to? They brought me to my knees.
Oh God. Yo. Yes. Yo.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. That was funny. I didn't expect that. Yo, that was so dramatic, bro. Oh
So I
yes,
felt
yes.
like some
So
TikTok shit,
TikTok.
man. Yeah, man.
Oh my God. Um, but on the game, bro. Like for me personally, I'm not gonna even lie, bro. Like, what the hell was that, bro? Like, I I thought you guys were gonna try. I thought, considering that you lost the previous game against Brighton, there had to have been a response, a turn up, and I would have thought maybe you'd have tried to have improved upon the performance from the last game. But not only was it worse, but there was no there was no
There's
fight.
no.
There was
It,
nothing.
it looked like it looked like we weren't like mentally like we were not there or something. Something is not right there, bro. Like even Tenag, I see him standing there looking at what's going on, and I'm like,
He
dude, you
doesn't know
trying to
what to
analyze.
do. He's just
Yeah, he
looking
doesn't
at
know
it.
what to do, and he's analyzing for next season. But we cannot analyze for next season while we're still fighting for something in this season. You know,
Yeah, and
so
like it's
it's
just
poor.
it's
It's
just
very poor, bro. It's like me. I'm an honest fan, bro. You know, I always defend my team, but I can't defend them when they do that. I can't. I can't do that. I can't. It's painful, and I think It's something that we should really correct. Like I think Janag with his lineup was already like naive, putting Vegost. It's
Mm,
not worked the entire season. Why would it work all of a sudden? I think he's desperate. I think playing Bruno out of position, you can see when Bruno's not in the game. I think Anthony needs to be replaced by Sancho in the next game on that right hand side. I think Rashford needs to play on the left. Martial, when he came off the bench, he made a bit of a difference. So I think start him in the next game and just that Old Trafford crowd has carried our season. If
yeah,
it weren't for Old Trafford, we would be on Chelsea's position. So our next game is Wolves at home. We're gonna need them to seriously back us again because for some reason when we go away from home, it's like everything drops, and our intensity drops, our desire drops, and a season is about having balance. So we looked unbalanced yesterday, especially with the lineup, and we can't just rely on Old Trafford, dude. Like it's a 38 game season. We only play half our games at home anyways. So you can't turn up for 19 games and then the other 19 you win a few but you lose most of them. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. I
I
won't
feel
stand for
like
this.
this game is also made me realize that you guys are in a transition as well. Like the reality of how far you guys really are.
Mm,
It's it shows. Like I mean, I don't even want to like we tried to record a video the other day and I had too many problems with my camera and the network that day. So we had a bit of a debate and Mans was defending his team, you know, he would die for this team, Malcolm. And I was pointing out that you have probably one of the like I put it like this. I didn't say Haaland has more Premier League goals than United. I said all Haaland's goals in all competitions is more than United's in the Premier League. That's what I said. It's crazy to me that, and also the amount of goals conceded, it's pretty close. It's not
it's
like
at 40, 41. It's a lot,
so
bro.
you have an issue of defense, you have an issue of attack, and there's too many players, at least from what I saw, that aren't good enough for your team. Sorry to I don't know be at this downer, but like we can even go through the team that went out yesterday. Like I don't even blame the likes of Sean Lindelof. Lindelof is not supposed to be starting for your team in the first place. The only reason why he's playing is because
Because
Ryan's injured.
Varane is injured and Martinez is injured. And
Exactly. Luke Shaw
that
is
was
a
my
left back.
that was my biggest fear when those two got injured. I knew results were gonna. We won a few games at home again. At home, we won games, but with a defense like a makeshift defense, we can win at home because of the crowd. But away from home with a inexperienced, I wouldn't say inexperienced is a strong word. Makeshift back four with Malasia, who is inexperienced. Shaw is not a centre back. Lindelof is our third choice centre back. Maguire is the captain of the team, and yet he's benching because he's absolute crap. And Wan Bissaka was having a bit of a revival now, but I still think we should have went more attacking. We should have put Dalo in from the start. Put Wan Bissaka on when you secured the goal already, because his best asset is what defending, not attacking, not going forward. I see him and Anthony trying, but like they don't have an understanding. There's no link. There's no connection between those two, and I think they just frustrate each other. There's a lot of players that is frustrating each other. Ericsson yesterday had one of the poorest games I've seen him have all season. Rashford was making me angry yesterday because I know Rashford is not fit because they forced him back from the injury basically because we need him in our team. So Rashford was just he was doing a Bruno. He was throwing his toys out of the court. He was when he's on the ball, like especially when you close Rashford down, a lot of players. Rashford thrives in a counter-attacking system, and West Ham really closed all the gaps, so there was no way through for Rashford. So putting him in the middle was redundant for me. And again, Casemiro looked a bit off the pace. The whole team it was a poor performance, and West Ham deserved to win the game, even though the goal was a mistake. But they still could have scored from any of those corners or whatever. And even we know this is a top four race, and we're playing like we've already secured it, which is not true. We haven't secured anything. A draw is not good enough. We were supposed to draw against Brighton. We lost on a penalty. So these like going for draws, playing for draws is even you as an Arsenal fan chasing for the league. You know a draw is not good. It's you need to win your games, and the reason we're not winning our games is because we don't score goals. That's the biggest problem the entire season. We've relied on Rashford. If Rashford didn't turn up this season, I feel we would have been in a Chelsea situation. So yeah, dude, I've done my sad my sad song about United, but it's enough now. We need to pick our heads up. We need to go again in the next game. We need to beat Wolves. We need to go to Bournemouth and show that we can win away games because I've seen us beat the bottom teams away from home. We need to do that. And when Chelsea come, that's the time where we really show that we want this top four. If we beat Chelsea, we win our next three games, it's guaranteed. But these guys need to show us why they're wearing this. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes I just want to kick them up their asses, dude. Like yesterday, dude. Like simple chances that they could have just like Martial, dude. That last minute chance that he had, you're supposed to go across the keeper, guaranteed goal. This man is like, no, I can score near post.
Like
It
you
just
guys made you guys made
it frustrates
Fabianski.
me.
Yeah, sorry, you guys made Fabianski look like one of the best keepers in the league. I was just like, come on, guys.
Like he scored two or something, and those saves that he made was relatively easy because again they're shooting at the goalkeeper. I saw it against the Brighton game. I saw it again yesterday. Ten Hag must be. I'm
He's
sure.
fed
I'm
up.
sure
Shane,
he's first way
like
is bro.
he's so fed up with the quality of your team. Like I was just looking at it yesterday, and the guys that came off your bench didn't even make a difference. It it's
Sabitzer
very
nothing. Fred nothing. Like
it was very telling of how far you guys are. Like you guys have come afar, like quite a you've made steps, you've made strides to rebuilding this team, but there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. I was speaking to my brother, was it last week Wednesday, about United, and he said, "No, it's fine, we're gonna be fine." I'm just like, mm-mm. If you guys want to play the way this man plays, you have to sacrifice some players.
yeah,
And there's one player I was pointing out particularly. There was one person I was gonna point out, and it was De Gea. I'm sorry to say it. I know how much you guys love De Gea. I know, but bro, that man needs to go. Like today, like bench him. It's done. Like I don't think him being there, especially as your starting goalkeeper, like backup, I don't mind, but starting now you need someone who can play out of the back. You need someone who can read a football match because ultimately, and like he can save. Like that goal is so simple to save. I Ben Rama didn't even shoot that hard.
Bro,
Like,
why was he off his line? That's my question, bro. What? What the, like, when I looked at the replay, I even thought the ball went out. And then I'm like, it's a goal. How? Then I saw, like, this man, it's like he doesn't trust the defense. He was way off his line. If Ben Rama chipped him, it would have went in. He just took a shot, and it was the tamest shot ever. And it just, like, he pushed it in the net, basically. He pushed it in the net. So I know I like the air, but dude, I think it's time we do get another goalkeeper because we can't be costing us in such games. Because imagine that happens in a Champions League final, how embarrassing. He'll be he'll have a whole careless situation again where he will forever be considered the flop of the team. So I think in the transfer market we're gonna need 6 players, including a keeper, definitely a striker, and the other areas will just be to cover the wings. I think wing we fine. I think just maybe midfield and more defense, like resolute defenders. I don't want Maguire in my team ever again. I think Sevilla was Maguire's last game, and I think it's done. I think his time is up. He's on the bench just for numbers, or in case another injury happens, which I hope we don't need any more injuries, bro. We
like
just need
rather
to.
Phil Jones. I'm not gonna even lie. Like rather Phil
Yeah,
Jones. But
I'd rather
just
bring Paul Jones from the depths of reserve in and put him instead of Harry. I'll even put one Zebe rather than Maguire, bro. Like, bro, I even play one Bissaka as a centre back. That's how desperate
right,
I'm
like
getting
come
now.
on, guys. Like this. The other thing is like you guys are still ways to go. But don't take this as you're gonna have this team for like the next 10 years. No, this is just a stopgap. You have to fill in gaps because you didn't get all your targets. You were supposed to get
Yeah,
more.
but from last season, it's been an improvement on United.
Yeah,
But you know, we started badly. We started terribly. We lost our first 2 games. Tenag revived us a bit, and then after we won the Carabao Cup, that's when I started seeing the dip in form. We got battered by Liverpool. We never turned up at Newcastle. We got destroyed by Sevilla by basically giving them goals. And this last 2 games, Brighton and West Ham, it's still the form that's been from the Carabao Cup stretching back. Imagine 2 months now,
yeah,
3 months actually. So it's been bad form. It's at home we've been winning our games. We have not drawn a game at home, which is good. But still dropping points to West Ham, not getting a point from Brighton when we were in the game the whole game, giving it away at the end, unacceptable again. So yeah, United, bro. All I can say is, guys, pull up your socks. Pull up your socks before it's too late.
yeah. It's painful, man. Like I think for any United fan right now, I sympathize. I do sympathize because it's the hope that kills you. You know, really, it's something that's frustrating. You know, you feel like your team can do better. You feel like your team is good enough to compete at the highest levels. I mean, United season for me has been just a sheer. For me, it's a demonstration of how much work there still is there for United because frankly, it's gonna take some time. It will take some time. It's not gonna magically just happen that oh we're good again. No, 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 no. It's gonna take some time. And for you, my friend, all I can say to you is just be patient. You know? You have to, like, right now. You have to be patient. At least you won something this year as a start, so it's a good start. But this won't be the first season, and it won't be the
Mm.
last because
There's still more to come, bro.
it's still growing
Still more.
pains. Mans is getting used to this league as well. So for me, don't be discouraged, but take heart that there is improvement. So I would say there are players in your team that I feel that need to go. I said half of that squad is going to be gone. Half of it. And you'll be shocked who leaves. You'll be so shocked. You'll be like, we can't let him go. Like you, this is not the time to be sentimental.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to accept. Like it happened with Arsenal. We sold everyone. Like who's left? Think about it.
Only Xhaka, maybe.
Jacques is from like we can say Saka's from the academy, but he wasn't part of that team. He wasn't. So most of those guys come. It's Xhaka holding an El Nini. Three people. Three players are left from that previous time.
Mm.
So it's only a matter of time. It'll take time, but you'll see who's left. And you'll be like, wow. Wow, we let go of everyone and that the team looks so much better. It's gonna start from the back to the front. And the thing is, you can't have just two good defenders. And another thing
That's true.
you need a defender who can be fit for the whole season. You can't afford to not have a defender like Varane. When I look at Varane, for instance, Varane for me is a player that troubles me. Not in the sense that he's not good. It's his injury record for me that is disastrous. I think Martinez is. This is not something that is rare. I think this is rare for him. I think it was unfortunate what happened to him, but I don't think it's something that happens to him often.
Yeah,
As
it's the
for
first time he's been had a
yeah,
serious injury.
this long, but it's long because of the timing, because of how many games are left. Varane's injured often. You see, like that's for me not like you need someone that can come in and do like a decent like Shane. Lindelof is not too bad, but why are you making sure you're centre back?
Because you
Malacia,
can't trust why.
Malacia,
Malasia, bro, Malasia, I won't go so hard on him because he's shown that he is good. It just needs time. He makes
he's
mistakes,
not.
but like, dude, like against Villa, dude, like that was man of the match performance from Malasia.
No, against
Like,
Villa sharp.
there's potential there. There's potential.
Against Villa sharp. But against Sevilla, no. You don't do
Yeah,
that.
but
You need to
you
calm
can't
down.
put him in. You can't put him in games like that. Yeah, I think. But the thing is, we don't have much options of the bench to like who we gonna put left back to.
And that's the
Like
thing. You
Dalo's
need
not a
more.
left back.
Exactly. Like you need more. At least you have right backs. At least the right
Yeah, we
side
got
is
right back.
it's sorted. It's sorted. You have different options, different situations. It's sorted. Left side, it's okay. Unless you can manage. You'll get better, but you need to like there are games for him, there are games not for him. You see. My only concern is midfield. You don't have one decent DM. And
Yeah,
like I
we
saw
need a
Casemiro
backup
yesterday.
for Casemiro. Yo,
He's
he was out of it yesterday, bro. I don't know what is up with our boy Cas, but I think I can't blame him for such things, bro. I blame the entire team, bro. Everybody around him has also been like Ericsson doesn't
Ericsson
help him,
yesterday. That
bro.
was
Ericsson,
the
they were
worst.
Paqueta was running around Ericsson circles, but I'm like Ericsson, take this guy off, bro. Put rather put Sabitzer would have put a better effort yesterday
No, because at least he has
next to
work rate.
Casemiro.
Like Ericsson is technically brilliant, but his stamina, his work rate is kind of like going. It's the older he gets,
It's
the
going down, dude. And how
yeah,
many times have we? Remember that goal Saka scored against us in the Arsenal game?
yeah,
Ericsson not closing down. Um, against City when we got battered when he was playing McTominay and Ericsson in midfield.
right.
Again, Ericsson missing. McTominay was playing centre back because Ericsson was not helping him. He was just watching us get drubbed. So I think Ericsson, dude, we need to put him on the bench. I don't think he should start games. Bring Ericsson on when you're trying to control the game, when the game is won, basically, and you just want to add maybe one or two more goals. But he's basically there just for control. I don't see him as the chief creator. Bruno's the chief creator. But if you're putting him on the left and you're putting him on the right, what's he gonna create?
Like, and that really irritates me because it's like when Ten Hag puts him on the left, it's like, ish, there's no one else there. I can't trust Sancho because Sancho is not on it yet. He's not consistent enough for him to start. Garnacho, is he still injured? He's still injured, right?
He's back now, but his bench is on the bench.
Again, you can't like rush Garnacho right now. This is the one time. Like otherwise, the injury's gonna get worse. You can't really rush him back into the team. Rashi for me is a left-sided forward. Keep him on the left. Never play him centrally. Keep him on the left because I liked him, but I don't like him for this team. He's not good for this team. I think he could do better at another team, but I don't think that was the
Very
problem.
good.
I think the issue is that the whole team's mentality's heads have dropped. Like everyone's heads have dropped. And like when I looked at Tenag, he looked genuinely. He didn't know what to do. He had this sense of like, I don't know what to do. If I do this, we'll concede. If I do this, we'll
He was just
definitely concede.
throwing everything at it. But in the last 8 minutes, bro, that's when I saw United play. But I'm like, why are you waiting for extra time to
Eight
turn up?
minutes.
Where were
8 minutes.
where were you there in 90 minutes? Where was the whole attack in the 90 minutes?
It wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough. And like they know it. They know it. So for me, it was unacceptable from you guys. I think with Liverpool encroaching on you guys, it's going to be very
Not just
difficult.
us, Newcastle as well. It's
Newcastle,
tight up there. It's tight.
but, but like Newcastle, a bit more consistent than you guys. I think that's what they have over you guys. You guys, you're just this is what I can say. Try to nick your games. Just try. Like y'all just need to just nick your games. Stop trying to outscore the like. Just nick them and sit back. There's
Mm.
no dishonor in that because your team is not that good enough at this present time. If you try go at teams, they will hurt you. They know
Yeah.
you're like Wolves are looking to stay in this league right now. They're hungry. Chelsea, it's Chelsea. Like, come on. Bournemouth is a difficult game. Like those guys beat Tottenham the other time. They almost beat us the other time. Just
Mm.
be wary of that team. And they are the kind of team they will score 2 goals end of the match. So you have to kind of be careful for the next few matches now. Like Brighton, I knew they were gonna get something. They got something. I didn't expect West Ham to do it, but they did. So if West Ham can get at you guys, any of these guys can get at you guys. You just can't afford to drop points from this point onwards. Otherwise, Liverpool or Brighton might even take over you guys. Not to say Brighton will get top four, but this table can change not for the better, if you get what I mean. If you guys lose, if you continue to lose.
I think yesterday was a wake up call, but I don't think we're gonna lose our last 4 games. I think we will get something. Will we get 9 points? I don't know. Will we get 6 points? I don't know. Will we get 7 points? I don't know. We'll just have to see, bro. But I think our home games will do much better. They've not let me down the whole season at home. So I don't think it's doom and gloom, but I think it is bad, and I think they need to respond. They just need to respond and just be just be the team that you've like been for most of the season, except for this little blip that we've been having. So I don't think it's over. So yeah, dude, I just have hope, man. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not gonna say anything from this point forward. I'm just gonna keep watching and hope for the best. That's all I can do as a fan.
Yeah, and that you could. That's all you got. But the hope can kill you. So just just sit
No,
yourself for disappointment.
I've
Like
left room for disappointment. Obviously, I've left room for disappointment, but I'm hoping that they don't disappoint, bro.
dude, just
But the room is there. I've got about this much space. I've got about this much space for disappointment left for this season. That's about it.
oh, but yeah, it's very unfortunate. Normally we'd go through the games, but those are like the main talking points. Where we had United, we talked about City's title challenge, and we did talk about why Arsenal could. But I feel like it's in City's hands. United's disappointment this weekend, another loss. As for the rest of the teams, all I can say is Liverpool look serious. Like they look serious about getting this top four. As for Brighton and like Brighton, they look like they could be in Europe, and I feel like for them they could just build slowly. But and Chelsea won. Hey, hooray,
Oh, Chelsea
hooray.
beat Bournemouth. Shows you how crap Bournemouth is. Um,
No, but like Bournemouth is unexpected. It's the thing is you don't know what you're gonna get with Bournemouth. If you're not careful,
it's
you
a
know.
mixed bag, but the
Yeah, it's a mixed
defense,
bag.
bro. Remember, there was I think 3-2 up with Spurs, and then they lost 4-3 in the last minute. Bournemouth switch off.
Yeah, they
Like
do, and like
they switch off
no,
worse
but
than
like that's
any of the bottom teams that I know. I know Leeds. Leeds with Big Sam, bro. They played well against City this weekend. I think Leeds will survive.
only
They
just.
might they might survive just on goal difference maybe. But the bottom, I think Southampton next game is relegation definitely. If they lose the
Is
next
that your
game, that
is that your curtain, bro?
ah, where's the curtains, bro? There's nothing
Was that your what's behind you, bro? There
behind
was
me.
something. Yeah, there was something blowing
Where?
on you. There, what's that? Is that your pillow?
Where?
Was that your pillow?
Yeah, it was my pillow, bro.
Oh, I don't know what the hell was that, bro. I
What?
just see
Was it
something.
like this?
Yeah, something was behind you. Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's for me. It's late for those relegation teams. Um, I think it's either Leicester or Everton for me. It's either one of those
What
two
going down with
going down.
Nottingham Forest and
Southampton, yeah,
Southampton.
yeah.
Oh, Everton is playing against Brighton tonight, bro. It's late for Everton.
Yeah, or they
Away.
turn up. But it's either Everton or Leicester. I would want Leicester to go. They need to rebuild from scratch. They need to start again. As for Everton, this could be even worse than what. It's not just a relegation. I think it's in how the financial people put it. It's like the detriment of Everton. This could be the end of Everton Football Club. So they can't afford to get relegated. Leicester, they can
Yeah.
get. They'll come back. They'll sell all those players, rebuild the team from scratch. But Everton, mm,
Yeah.
it's pretty bad.
Just man.
But yeah, dude, like what I can say is we can call the show. What I wanted to do was a preview show for the Champions League, but we're not really invested in that season.
Uh, don't
So
care.
I don't
We'll
really
see.
care.
You know what?
I don't.
I'll put a few shorts up for the results, especially tomorrow. You see,
Yeah,
after the game, then I'll just react to the game quickly.
right?
Yeah.
And then I'll just no, because I don't want to cover the game because you know why? We're not invested. We don't have City fans in our group at the moment. Like
Yeah.
I'd love to have City fans and hear what
I'm
they say.
I'm low key a Real Madrid fan, bro. Like when it comes to
Me
Spain,
too.
those are my guys, bro. Like
Me
I
too.
love Barca when Messi was there, but remember
Yeah,
when when Barca destroyed Real Madrid 5-0, that first
yeah,
Mourinho game? I
yeah,
felt
yeah, yeah.
bad for Real Madrid. I don't watching that. I was like, I'm a Barca fan, but I feel bad for Real Madrid. Like it was weird, brother. Then I changed to Real Madrid. I'm like, I'm supporting Los Blancos, bruh.
Like
Is it Los
yeah,
Blancos? Yeah,
yeah. Los Blancos. Yeah, like
Galacticos.
the Galacticos. Like Madrid for me, I think it's because I don't like Barcelona. I hated Barcelona for years, for many. Not like since I started like when I followed Arsenal, I'd always see and I never really like I liked some of their players, you know, like Ronaldinho and there was Julie, there was Eto, there were a few players I liked at Barca, but I didn't like them, especially when Pep came the first time. I didn't like
Mm,
I didn't like Barcelona the first time. Remember, Arsenal always got them in the Champions League um, last 16 every year. It was either them or Bayern Munich. The thing is, I respect Bayern Munich. I hate Barcelona. I actually absolutely hate Barcelona. I don't like when they took all our players. I don't like how they took Cesc, they took Thierry, they took so many players from Arsenal. And I like Madrid because like players like Zidane, I'm not. I'm more. I lean to Messi, but I respect Ronaldo. I have Ronaldo fans at home who love Ronaldo, and I will defend Ronaldo's reputation because people will make as if Ronaldo's not a quality world class player. He is a world class quality player, only second to Messi. That's what I think.
mm.
So, but people make it like, no, there's no comparison. No, there is. You can compare the two. They're quite comparable. It's only the slightest.
Bruh,
But for me, it's Madrid. I like them with players like Kaká. I've liked them for some time, and I only hope they can cause an upset against Man City because I don't want to see an era of City dominating Europe.
you call it an upset. Respect them, bro. They're the
No,
Champions League
no,
kings.
listen. I respect like Madrid are my team, but City are undoubtedly the favorites for this game. They are. People are
That's what
rooting
we
for
said last season. It's gonna be again. It's gonna be frantic, bro. Just watch. This is not
like
gonna be an
Madrid,
easy game for City. They'll
like
dominate the
Madrid
ball.
should cause and they could win the
Turmoil.
Champions League. Yeah, cause turmoil and win the Champions League again. So I
But they
want
have
them
to
to.
watch for Haaland and De Bruyne. You need to watch out for those guys.
My only
That's the
concern is that
problem.
midfield is. My only concern is that midfield is very old.
Is Modric fit?
Um, I heard he was injured.
Oh, see, that could also play into City's hands.
I heard he was injured genuinely, and if he's not playing on Tuesday, then I don't know what's gonna happen. They're gonna have to
Telele!
play. I hope they're
What did
gonna
I
end
want
up
to
playing
say?
some Miles, and he has a masterclass.
Bruh,
Like
do you know
he
there's a
has
game going on right now as we speak? A Premier League game. It's weird at this time, even.
what? Who's
For
playing now?
Monday, Fulham and Leicester, they're
Huh?
playing in the league. Yeah, but I was shocked as well.
Like right now?
Right now, they kicked off like 3 minutes ago.
There's no way. Are you serious?
Bro, there's a game.
Oh wow, okay. Oh wow, it is happening. Oh, and there's one at 6. Oh, Brighton and Everton. Right, right, right.
Weird
There's
times,
quite a
no?
number. Yeah, but like so early, bro. This one's
Yeah,
very early.
we're not used to that. So Leicester could be closer to
Yeah, during the week,
relegation.
nah. Very, very, very rare that happens. It's very rare. Maybe it's like a Christmas or some stuff like that. People are working on this day.
Yeah,
So oh they just had the coronation, didn't they? England.
yeah. So they couldn't play on the weekend or something.
Yeah, yeah. So that kind of makes sense, I guess. So anyway, let's adjourn the show. Yeah, I guess we'll see each other probably Wednesday again and just, talk again. But yeah, thank you for being with me on this show, Malcolm. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this great channel that we're trying to build. We
CS.
see you try. I see the.
Right, like I wish I could throw my phone in and just like it could like float in mid air, and I could make like an S.
We
But
need
yeah,
superpowers for that. We generally
is
need
there?
superpowers.
There's a S in Manchester, so focus on the
Anyway,
S.
guys.
Subscribe.
Anyway, guys. Take care, guys. Until next time. Bye bye.
Peace out.
Peace out.